What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode of Colin Sports Cards.
Colin Sports Cards.
We have officially made it to week 2 of my New Year's resolution. We got 52 more weeks after this to go. Feeling strong though. We got topics out the wazoo. Luckily, because there's been a lot of hobby drama between Topps being bought and Logan Paul opening up G.I. Joe cards. So lots to talk about. Today though, I'm obviously going to be talking about the Logan Paul situation. I'm also going to be talking about those Absolute Football GameStop packs that came out about a month ago. I'm going to be opening up one of those and talking about that a little bit. And then I'm also going to be talking about buying opportunities between NFL and the MLB. I don't have a break at the end, but I will be opening those Absolute Football packs. So this will be a little bit of a shorter episode today. So I guess let's get started with the NFL and MLB buying opportunities. So what you come to find out in investing in sports cards is that every year the sports card market goes through cycles. Cards have a big run up before the season starts, and as the season goes on, they go up and down based on player performance. And then once the season is over or the team is eliminated from playoff contention, you'll see the prices drop on them. Now, as for MLB, we've been out of the season since October, and there's been a lockout. So we don't really know exactly when we're coming back, but not a lot of eyes have been on the baseball market. If you think you have a good feel for MLB and their prospects and who do you think is going to have a good next season, right now is a great time to buy those folks up. Baseball cards are likely the lowest they're going to be right now. As we get more information on whether the MLB season is actually going to happen, those cards will start to jump back up. So all the exciting players you can think of, people will also be getting excited about those as the season rolls up. The best deals you're going to find on any sport basically is about 2 months ahead of the season starting. And then as the days go on closer to the season, prices normally rise a little bit. There's a lot of excitement around the league, around all the new guys, and around players that people think are going to play really well this season. Now, as for the NFL, we're in a little bit of a different spot. The regular season just ended, and a lot of teams have been eliminated from playoff contention. A lot of the focus in the hobby is going to be on those players that are playing right now. People are going to try buying a player in hopes that they win a playoff game and maybe selling them off afterwards. But the important thing to recognize is that the attention is slowly going to come off the players that have already been eliminated. And even though their team has been eliminated, they're still a decent player, and there's a lot of money to be made in those players. The players such as Justin Herbert and Russell Wilson have already been eliminated, but as we know, these guys are ballers. Wilson had to deal with injuries all season, so his team didn't make it, and Herbert's in a very tough division. If these guys come back next season healthy and with a few more pieces around them, you'll see an uptick in their prices for sure, especially right before the season starts. So a good strategy right now is to keep your eyes on people like Justin Herbert and Russell Wilson. Look at their prices right now. They just got eliminated about a week ago, so there shouldn't be too much of a difference in price, but as you see the weeks go on, you will see the prices slowly go away because people aren't going to be thinking about them. They're going to be watching playoff football. So watch those prices, even on base cards. Watch those prices, see them get down to a price that you're comfortable with, and then look to sell those cards within the month of the next NFL season starting. Alright, now let's get into the GameStop packs. I know this whole Absolute Football packs at GameStop thing happened about like a month or so ago, but I just want to re-go over it for anyone who didn't know anything about it. So a couple months ago, the hobby took notice that GameStop started putting Absolute Football packs up on their website. People were super excited about it. Even the main picture of it was a kaboom. For those that don't know, kabooms is a very rare insert. Panini puts kabooms into several different products. In this case, I think they put it in Absolute because it's kind of a lower end product, so it gives people a little bit more of an incentive to rip it. On the GameStop website, the main picture on this product is a kaboom of Patrick Mahomes. I've already opened one package of this and I posted it on Instagram, and as you guys know, there are no kabooms in this product. GameStop definitely falsely advertised that. If you look at the checklist on the back of the pack, there's no kabooms. So that's pretty messed up, GameStop. But I'm still gonna open these and let you guys know how they package it up and everything and see what GameStop's got to offer. So let's open up this package real quick. Alright guys, so as you can see, not the most promising packaging. It's a pretty soft package. Doesn't look too sturdy to hold any cards, but what can you expect? It's GameStop, you know? So yeah, if you check on the back of these, you can see there is no kaboom located on the checklist. You would normally see it like right in there, right after the bases and whatnot are listed. But so that's pretty disappointing. It's kind of messed up. All right, first bet. So we're starting out with a T. Higgins, second year. Then we got a Tyreek Hill. Then a Devin White. And a Rashad Bateman. And Demetric Felton. Alright, so the rookies are in the back. Kind of got a little chromier look to them. Pack number 2, we got a Tua second year, Josh Allen, Devontae Adams, a rookie Nick Bolton, and a Terrence Marshall Jr. Alright, no QBs yet, but we're bound to hit one. AJ Brown, Randall Cobb, Kelvin Johnson Jr., a Larry Roundtree III, and a Trey Sermon. All right, 2 packs to go. Got a Kyler, Josh Jacobs, Jason Kelsey, a Tommy Tremble, and Amir Smith-Marset. Alright, and for the last pack of the GameStop Dupia packs, let's see what we got. DK Metcalf, just did not say the first name, I don't know why. Marquez Stevenson, a Jarrett Patterson, and an Adekunbo Agundeji. Alright, so not just nothing, just a whole lot of nothing from those, but they're $1 packs, guys. We can't be too mad about it. Alright, now probably for the juiciest topic of the week, the Logan Paul $3.5 million case of Pokemon cards. So as you guys probably heard, Logan Paul did spend $3.5 million on a case of first edition Pokemon cards. He bought this from another popular collector, Shine, on Instagram. But as far as everyone knew, this case was very real and was one of the most highly sought after Pokemon card products out there. So after the $3.5 million purchase, people were starting to become a little suspect as to whether this case was real or not. So this case was indeed authenticated by the Baseball Card Exchange, a company known for authenticating boxes of baseball and other sports cards. They do not have a big resume of using trading card games like Pokemon. So that's what started the talks of this being a not so real case of Pokemon cards. So what did Logan decide to do? He gathered up all the people that had to do with the deal, including a guy from the Baseball Card Exchange, and Shine, I believe, was there, and some of the other guys that had the the case before them. They opened up the case and it looked good. There was first edition Pokemon cards. The boxes were there. There was about 5 seconds where they were like, okay, this is real, we're good. Seconds later, they noticed that, why do these cards look so like puffed up? Why are they so inflated? They're rounded. They're not tight like the box that they had to compare it to. And so they freak a little bit. So they open a box. There's the G.I. Joe cards. Very sad. If you watch the video, Logan looks at it. He's like, anything but G.I. Joe cards. Come on. And then they pan over to that other dude, I'm pretty sure, who also had it before Logan. And he was all like, this is the biggest scandal in Pokemon history. So it was just super intense. But now we all know that the case of Pokemon cards that Logan bought for $3.5 million is indeed fake. But here's a quick clip of the whole thing going down.
Hold on.
Let's open a box.
Oh, yeah, right? Oh, Look at this bullshit.
Why doesn't this one say first edition on it?
Oh no.
Yeah.
No,
That's
not like this. Not like this. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. G.I. Joe! G.I. Joe!
That's incredible.
G.I. Joe! It could have been anything else.
We all got duped. Agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the biggest fraud in the entire history of Pokemon.
Logan did indeed get his money reimbursed to him from the person that he bought it from, but for that first guy that did sell the original case, he's toast. I mean, that is such a big thing. I mean, that was so much money. I don't know what he was thinking once Logan got it, because Logan's obviously going to be opening these, so he must have been shitting his pants. I'm sure there's probably now going to be a very big investigation into who originally put this evil scheme together. And I see a lot of haters out there like, yo, Logan deserved this, what an idiot. But like, if you had that money and you also wanted those cards, you probably would have taken that deal and you would have had no idea. So what are you so mad about? And a lot of people are saying that this was like a fake plan thing. I just can't see how that makes sense. Like Logan knew? I don't know about that. That's a whole lot of mumbo jumbo just to get scammed and get your money back. Yeah, you will get a lot more eyes on your YouTube, but whatever, that's good for the hobby. More people know about cards now. What are we mad about? And since they were G.I. Joe cards pulled out of there, we did see a little bit of an uptick in G.I. Joe cards on eBay. Check this out. As you can probably guess, the G.I. Joe cards are not a smart investment. They're not gonna just keep going up. They're just gonna be a pump for like 2 days, where everyone thinks that G.I. Joe cards are the next thing because Logan Paul accidentally bought a case of them. No, this is kind of like how that young Dolph John Morant card went up for a couple days. People really think that was just gonna like stay a thing, and people spent like 5x money on a card that went right back down. So yeah, you gotta steer clear of deals like that. You don't want to be spending money on cards or card boxes that are only gonna be hyped up for a day or a week or whatever. They're gonna go down. Kind of like how that Mac Jones PSA 10 Donruss did. It reached crazy numbers, thousands of dollars for Donruss PSA 10 Mac Jones. It just kept going up for like a week, and everyone knew. Everyone who knew anything about cards knew that that was gonna go right back down. I mean, Mac Jones had more products coming out. Prism hadn't come out. Select hadn't come out, Optic hadn't come out. Donruss is kind of a lower end product compared to those. If you know that better cards are releasing afterwards, you need to take that into account. Those first releases of players and their jerseys will always decrease in value as more releases come out. And that's one of the biggest things I learned in this hobby. All right guys, well thank you for joining me for week 2. I really appreciate it. Please leave a like and a subscription if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you very much.